Hello children, today we are going to see Economics chapter 2 People as Resources. Last class we have seen about the status of education and health. Now we are going to see about unemployment. What is meant by unemployment? Unemployment is said to exist when people who are willing to work at the going wages who cannot find job. So we have seen Sakal's mother Sheila. Sheila is working inside the home. She is not ready to work outside. So whereas Sakal's brother and sister Situ and Jitu, so they are also counted as an unemployed. So why they are unemployed? So the workforce population involves ranges from 15 years to 59 years. So those who are below this age category, so they are counted as unemployed. So come to Sheila. Sheila is not interested to working outside. So she is also counted as unemployed. So in case of India, we have unemployment in rural and urban areas. However, the nature of unemployment differs in rural and urban areas. In rural areas, we have two different types of unemployment. Seasonal unemployment and disguised unemployment. Okay, what is seasonal unemployment? So seasonal unemployment happens when people are not able to find a job during some months of the year. So these people are depend upon the agriculture. So some certain months they are engaging in the work of sowing, weeding, harvesting and terracing. At the time they are busy. So remaining months they are not having job. That is called a seasonal unemployment. The next one is a disguised unemployment. So in case of disguised unemployment, people appear to be employed. So they have a agricultural plot where they find work. So totally all the family members are engaged in the agriculture work. So the work requires the service of 5 people. So extra 3 people are also involved in that. So the contribution of extra 3 people does not add in the contribution of 5 people work. So if 3 people are removed, the productivity of the people will not decline. The field requires the service of the 5 people, but the 3 people are disguised. That is. So next we are going to see urban. Urban unemployment is a educated unemployment. So it is happening. It is a common phenomena. So many youth with matriculations, graduation and post-graduation are not able to find a job. So there is a surplus manpower in urban areas, but they cannot find job according to their educational level. So the another one is there is also unemployment among technically qualified person on one hand, and while there is a dearth of technical skills required for economic growth. So this is urban unemployment. Next we are going to see the problems of unemployment. The first one is unemployment leads to wastage of resources. So the people who are an asset for the country turns into liability. So they are unable to find a job and at the same time they are unable to support their family. So it is a wastage of the resources. The next one is unemployment tends to increase economic overload. The dependence of the unemployed on the working population increases the quality of life of individual as well as society also adverse effect. So their health and their income level are also in decline stage. So it is an economic overload. The next one is unemployment has a determinant impact on overall growth of the economy. So increase in unemployment is also indicator of the depressed economy. So this is also problem. So here also there is a wastage of the resources. Depressed economy. So these are all the problems of unemployment in our country. So in case of India, the statistically the unemployment rate is low. So the people who are poor, they are not sitting idle. So they are engaged in any activity for earning money. So even though they are engaged in activity, their earning is very low. It is not adequate for maintaining their family. The next one is we are going to see the employment structure in employment structure. So the employment structure is characterized by the self-employment in the primary sector. So we have also seen a whole family members are also engaged in the agriculture field work, even though their service is required or not. So that is a disguise in employment we have seen. Next, let us see about the employment scenario in all the three sectors. So first one is primary sector. Agriculture is the most absorbent labor sector. Agriculture is the most labor absorbent sector in the economy. So in recent phenomena, there has also been decline in the agriculture. So because most of the people are shifting from agriculture to secondary sector. So next one is the secondary sector. So secondary sector people also got a job, got working in the small scale manufacturing. So small scale manufacturing is also the most labor absorbent. The next one is the tertiary sector. So various new services are also now appearing like biotechnology, information technology and so on. So nowadays people are also engaging the new these services. Okay. The next one is let us see one small story how people could become an asset for the economy. The story from the village. There was a village inhabited by the several families. So each family produced enough to feed their family members. So each family meet their need by members making their own dresses and also teaching their children. So one family decided to send their child to the agriculture college. After getting admission in that agriculture colleges, he applied a loan for completing the course. Once he completed, he started doing agriculture in their own village land. So he designed a new creativity technology in agriculture where he improved more production in the wheat. So that they earned profit through this new technology of agriculture. The next one is village members have decided to open a school. So they met a panchayat and requesting for opening a school in the village. So the panchayat, with the help of the government, they opened a school. A teacher was recruited nearby the town. So the children were also getting education from that school. And one of the daughter in that village also sent to tailoring. So she started stitching clothes for all the families of the villagers. For everyone now wanted to buy and wear well tailored clothes. So that's another new job they got. So most of the families in that village got dress stitching clothes from that tailoring shop and saved their money. The next one is when most farmers are engaged in the agriculture work. So when they are engaging in the agriculture work, their production were also improved. So therefore the prosperity also increased in that village. So they have improved their productivity than they could consume. So now they could sell what they produced to others who came to their village market also. So this village had got new job opportunity like teacher, tailor, agro engineers, and also many others. So the story of a simple village where rising level of human capital enabled to evolve into a place that become a rich with complex and modern economic activities. So how people become an asset to the country. So through this village we can understand. So up to this chapter is over. Thank you children. Complete the book back exercise. Thank you.